Going live right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We're going to do some clapping here. Thank you guys for tuning in. What is happening? My YouTube channel, my YouTube world. Hope everyone is having a great day. If you are joining me for the first time, thank you. I know this is really weird. I don't often go live on this platform on YouTube, but I do a lot of videos. But thank you guys for tuning in. I get a chance now to tune in to see who's on, who's paying attention, so forth. I love to have a conversation with you guys. There's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna talk about, different topics, arts, entertainment, life in general. Just oh my god, look at my hair, guys. It's so long, it's getting long. I haven't had my hair cut in a while. So as you guys know, the grays are coming in. The grays are coming in. Of course, this is what happened when you are just turned 52 years old. But I do appreciate you guys. A lot of things happening. I'm gonna start playing with more things. I don't know. Like I said, I've got my sound system here, testing out this wonderful system right here that I get a chance to come with you guys more and more every day to have discussion about arts, entertainment. I work as a professional actor. As you guys don't know that, if you guys probably watch my page, there are things that are that I do that it's just been very exciting, and that some things I want to come to you guys. I know that I'm going to be doing more interview with folks that are in the entertainment industry. Just have a conversation, more things about topics, art, entertainment, behind the scene, what it's like to work in front of the camera, what it's like to work behind the camera, and also some of the experience of behind the scenes of certain shows, a certain set that I get the chance to with you. Hopefully I get to build a community with you guys. That's the most important thing, is building a community, guys, to send more information with you. Like I said, this is sexy and spicy. All things sexy and spicy. That's what I'm going to be talking about. If you are a community of artists or event that you would love me to share with you, please get a hold of me, because I want to share those information with you as we are growing more. So let's talk about what's happened over this weekend so far. As you know, the Super Bowl just finished. Congratulations to Philadelphia Eagle for beating the Kansas City Chiefs. I know Kansas City was on this roll. They had won 2 Super Bowl in a row. This was going to be the third year, but unfortunately, they did not do the three-peat. So therefore, Philadelphia Eagle has won the Super Bowl. What a great game. But the one thing I wanted to talk about is it's not just a great game, but I think of all the impressive player, besides the Gene and everybody else, I think I'm more fascinated of the story of Saquon Barkley because of his situation. Everybody knows that Saquon Barkley had played for the New York Giants for many, many years. Guys, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal, running back that came out of Penn State, and they thought that he was done, washed up, the franchise, the other guy, but he doesn't play with them anymore. He's moved on. I think Minnesota Viking picked him up or something. So, but Saquon Barkley just did a phenomenal, ran over 2,000 yards this season. Plus, I think the most impressive one that I thought was like, man, that was impressive. It was highlight is the game where he was running, juking, turn around, spin around, jump backward and over a player. That is just absolute athletic and insane. So I think it was great to talk about that. It's such a fun and congratulations for him for being on the NFC team that went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl. So congratulations to Saquon Barkley. Congratulations to Philadelphia Eagle. Everybody understand about Jalen Hurts, his story, and phenomenal of all the other great players as well too. So of course, everyone is talking about, who? Halftime show. You know who, right? Everyone was having a conversation about, is he going to sing that song or not? Because you understand the beef war, the rap beef, the rap battle that has been going on this whole year of last year, continue on this year. Of course, is Kendrick Lamar, K-Dot, with and against, going after Drake. Of course, Aubrey Graham. Of course, everybody knows that. And everybody's kind of figure out that during the halftime show, because of the lawsuit that was happening, is he going to play a song? But you got to do that. You got to play that song because it's great performances. Of course, he did. And wow. And William was dancing. She was crip walking. That was absolutely insane, guys. That was just phenomenal. Of course, him winning 5 Grammys. Like I said, Kendrick Lamar is K Dot is just phenomenal. K Dot just killing everything right now this year. So congratulations to that. But anyway, I can talk about arts and entertainment, the rap beef, the athletic, the sport. I love sports. But I'm in the arts entertainment business. Is where I am at. That's where I'm going toward, and that's what I want to talk about. If you are an actor, if you are in the industry that wants to get in the industry, this is something that I'm going to talk about, some tips and behind the things to help you guys, to encourage you guys. I'm not here to talk about politics, guys. Please, 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 please. This channel, I do not want to talk about politics because I think there are other platforms. There are amazing other platform, the other great hosts that talk about politics, etc., so forth. You can catch them, you can subscribe, you can watch them. But as for me, I'm going to talk about art, entertainment, and to inspire, to give you guys something to challenge you so that you can continue moving forward. I'm all about the positivity in life in general. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. So, but before we do that, some of you guys know a little bit about me, so it's a great opportunity for me to share something with you of me, of who I am and what I lived through. My name is Khetphet Phagnasay. That is my full legal name. Well, actually, when I became an American citizen, I became Khetphet Michael Phagnasay. And everyone goes, why Michael? Why American name? Well, I always like the name Michael because every Michael I know are, a-holes, right? So I wanted to get close to like my dad. My dad's Laotian name is Mai, right? So Michael is a little bit, but my dad's not an asshole guy. My dad is a phenomenal man, and bless his heart and rest in peace. We came as a refugee of the Vietnam War era, and my parents has gave me so much opportunity to live this great American dream and to pursue the dreams that I'm doing as an artist, and my siblings doing their thing as well too. So I was born and made in Laos. I was born in 1973. I just had my birthday, February 1st, guys. So I just turned 52 years old this year. Even though I did turn 52, I feel like I'm very young. It's all about attitude. It's all about, how you feel about who you are. So those are things that I want to share with you. Like, everything that I have, my experience is hopefully to help you guys, encourage you guys, to uplift you guys. So that's why I'm coming to live to you guys to share you a little bit about who I am, what I do. And in the arts and entertainment business, I have been in this industry and devoted my career for over 30 plus years. So I can say 34 plus years in the industry, and it's ups and downs. So I would talk about those things. I would discuss about it. I would talk about certain things. I work as not just as a professional actor in front of the camera, but I also work behind the camera as well, as producing things like that. But I love working with talents. I love coaching them. I work as an acting coach and to help actors, achieve whatever they need to be doing, whether you go on and actually continue on the acting world or not. But not only that, but also helps you to get in front of people. You build your confidence. When I was starting out this career, I was a shy, scared kid. Didn't speak much English, wasn't confident about my language itself. But taking, when I high school, I took a theater class, trying to help me discover and exploring my own challenges, and it gave me some confidence. Not only that, but other things gave me confidence as well too. But taking those classes, those courses, allow me to be able to do what I'm doing now. So I appreciate you guys, for those who are tuning in. If you have any question that you want to ask me about this industry, please let me know what your thoughts are. Ask questions about acting, how to start acting, how to get an agent. We're going to talk about audition, on-camera techniques, audition for cameras, breaking down scripts, anything that deals with arts and entertainment. I would love to help you guys. I do courses and classes. I'm going to be putting more videos out. If you guys saw some of the short videos I have, is some of the things that I've done and I talk about, I discuss about, to help you. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do get notifications of more things to come to you guys. I want to share with you. What a great opportunity. For many years, I've always helped folks build the platforms, build the social media, podcasts. I did the Fighter's Voice and other thing as well too. But this year, I'm focusing on building me and the channels I have, so that I can share some information and to uplift you, to challenge you at the same time as well too. So there's a lot of things going to happen that I'm so excited about. I want to get to know you guys as well too, the audiences wherever you guys are tuning in, please let me know where you're tuning in. Like I said, if you have any questions that you want to ask me about the industry itself, let me know. So the last project that I have was done, probably you guys have seen that I was out in Czechoslovakia for about 6, 7 months in Prague. Actually, I was involved in the Interview with the Vampire season 2 show. I am one of the cast members that were there for. I was in 6 episodes of the series. So if you guys get a chance, go check that out. I know, phenomenal. What a great show that has been going on. I'm going to talk about my experience working behind the scenes, not what behind this, but what it's behind the scene, what it's like, and share some of the videos, some of the pictures, and talk about it, discuss about it, and the way I handled the situation, because what a great way for me to have that opportunity to go overseas to be in a series. And on that show, there were only a few American actors. Of course, everybody know Eric Bogosian, who played Malloy, the interviewer. He's an American guy, of course, out of New York. Of course, Chris Geary, who plays Sam, is a phenomenal actor out of New York as well. Actually, from Boston, went to Yale, worked in New York as a professional theater actors and professional actor there. Of course, the other person who's an American actor, but he originally is from the States and from Arkansas, but he lives and works in Prague now, is Andrew, who plays the stage manager as part of the Coven. So there was 3 of us who are the Coven. There were American actors that were involved in that series, and the rest of the actors were British actors. A lot of them from London. A lot of British actors. Of course, Sam is an Australian actor who's, but like the other folks, they're just phenomenal actor to be working with, and I had so much fun working with these actors that not just from London, but also the folks that were behind the scenes. And we had a wonderful, amazing Italian hair and makeup team. I had so much fun with that. Of course, Carol, who's an American, who was the designer, the costume designer on that show. Man, it felt so good. It felt so great to see the amazing costume, and going to wardrobe and costume, seeing her design and what she picked out, and especially for the character that I play was Quang Pham, who is the one of the 2 Asian common that were part of the members. What she put me in, I just had so much fun putting on the costume. Of course, you had the fang that we got on, the eye contact, and all these little things, experience that I had. I'm going to be sharing those thoughts with you guys, share the experience I have with you as well too. Of course, if you guys don't know, I've done the other shows, other series as well. There's 2 shows that I've on that are on Netflix right now, guys. Everybody knows about The Brother's Son, which didn't pick up the 2nd season. It's only 1 season with Michelle Yeoh. I'm in the 3rd episode. I played Tony Tang, the everybody loves that character. The Tony Tang, the #1 seafood restaurant in Alhambra. I play the seafood restaurant owner who literally, you got to go see it. It's fun. That was a fun role to play. Of course, then the other show on Netflix that people probably will recognize me or have seen me on is the Monster series, the 1st season with Jeffrey Dahmer, which I played the LAOTIAN father in that series. So that's some of the experience I have. Of course, other movies that came out, other shows I was on FBI, and of course, Greedy People with Joseph Gordon-Levitt just came out last year. And there's more shows and more projects that are coming out this year as well too. A lot of the times, we as actor, we can't explain or share this information with the audience until it actually comes out, until the studio and the press release, and then we can share some of the behind the scenes. It's just part of protocol. We don't want to spoil stuff for you guys, but we just, a lot of us just hold on to it, but we're excited to share the finishing product with you guys, especially for me as an actor, and a lot of times I'm in a show. I can't even tell people what I'm doing until they find out, and they realize well, you were on that show. I didn't realize you were on that show. I just had to keep my professionalism and hush about it. Of course, we had to sign an NDA always, but after it's released, and then we're able to share those information. I know currently there's a film going on to the circuit right now. It's called God is an Astronaut, which I have a role in. That was done for a while, and it's finally out. It's finally getting out to the festival. I have another short film that I went to Utah to do. I wrote the script and I produced it, but I have Liana Manabong, who is a phenomenal screenwriter, direct my short film for me, and of course we had Lance, who is all Lance. Who was a cinematographer out in Utah right now and currently is in post production. I'm waiting to get it done, and of course, there's Savi, who plays opposite of me. Two Laotian actors are in that short film. I can't wait to get it done so I can share with you guys, the public, and see what happens to it afterward. So all these little things is to share with you guys. But I do appreciate, guys, some of the things that is happening. You know, especially for those who are in this career. As we know, it's not an easy career. It's a tough career. I've been in this career for over 30 plus years, and I've always had my challenges, my ups and downs. But I want to encourage you guys. That's something I want to encourage you guys as an actor. If you want to pursue this career, it is possible. It is all about putting the hard work in. It's all about preparations. It's all about being professional. What you do. There's a lot of people going to tell you all sorts of things, but no matter what those situations are, you're going to determine what you want to do with your career, and that is something that I want to share with you. I know there's some amazing acting coaches out there, actors and people that have these kind of channel share their experience. I'm sharing my experience from my perspective as well too, and I'm probably going to repeat a lot of the same thing that other folks have talked about, because this is something that we all experience as an actor, as we are navigating through this situation. Everybody know what happened during COVID. You know, that shut down a lot of things, and a lot of things had to be in place. When COVID hit is the time when I was doing, the Dahmer series, and that was really really challenging because we had to constantly get tested. I can't tell you how much my nose got swabbed so much, and sometimes these guys are shoving that cotton stick up your nose and suddenly way up your stuff, and you're crying. And so everybody has been through that process, but I'm thank God that it's clear now. We're back into some certain thing. Of course, there's certain protocol that still maintain, and those opportunities are there. And of course, what had happened with not only COVID, but kind of hit us, but also with if you are been in the industry, there were strikes that were happening, the writer's strike, the director's strike, and of course the Screen Actors Guild strike that shut down certain production for a while. When I was doing Interviewing the Vampire, when I was in Prague, the strike hit and we shut down the production. And then I had to come home for at least 2 months before AMC got that approval. That was the agreement for us to go back into production. Major other studios couldn't do it. At the time when I was in Prague, there were other shows that they had to shut down. Foundation was shooting that time, and of course, Wheel of Time as well too was shooting in Prague at the simultaneously, and they had to shut down. And I've met the other folks on the other sets, and we had a gathering, and I came back home and waited, and finally, there were 2 shows from AMC got their approval, which is The Walking Dead and Interview the Vampire. And we went back and picked up what we need to pick up and trying to finish the series before I came back, like late November, December, back to the States and continue on, living my life, trying to do other project as well too. And it was slow. And everybody thought that the strike, after the strike, everyone's going to come back. Everyone's going to be more projects happening. But that didn't happen because of the studios were shutting down a lot of shows. They weren't renewing things, and so things got a little slow. And a lot of folks, some of the folks had to move out of LA to go back to where they're at because cost of living, they weren't getting gigs. A lot of us living to projects, like living to paycheck, right? So those are things that kind of affect us and affect us a lot in tremendous way. And then, last year was pretty much a wash. Even though I had auditions some for some of our major shows that were on this network. And like I said, when you audition as an actor, you audition, self-submit, get to tape in, and you have no control over that. And it's up to the production whether they book you or not. But it was a challenge last year, and my agent and I had discussed about it. I said, hey, look, thank God that was 2024. And this year, 2025, I'm on a good start. I got some solid series auditions, guest stars. and even some season regular that I've got on. And just like I said, just as a responsibility as an actor is be ready at all time, and do your work and submit, and see what happens, and continue on doing other things. And even with with this year, I know a lot of folks were affected. Of course, you guys all know what happened down in the Palisades in Los Angeles with the wildfire that just devastated LA, and a lot of the folks that were hit were part of the industry. They were production people, actors, and it kind of affected as well too. But there were other places too that are still doing shows. Everybody understands that shows are not just all based out of Los Angeles. There are other, like the Atlanta markets, the Chicago markets. You got the New Mexico, and you got Louisiana, the East Coast project that are happening to still continue on doing projects. And for us actors, just that getting those opportunity to do those projects. While I was doing that, before the end of the year, 2024 in December, I was involved in a independent film, which I was a local fixer, and I casted tons of background for a independent film called Baggage Check, which starred with Mara Sorvino and her husband Chris, and of course Mario Van Peebles involved in it. And the screenwriter happens to be a good friend of mine, a colleague of mine, who I saw his play. He's a retired Fresno City college professor. He wrote that play. I saw it, and him and I had a discussion together in the early stage, and he wanted to write this other screenplay. And I said, no, don't. I like that play you wrote. I think that'd be great. And I'm glad that he wrote that screenplay and submitted, and people loved it, and it's being produced. I'm so excited about it. Now it's in post-production. What I was going to get to was, we had a wrap party for that project down in LA, in West Hollywood. I was down in LA the day before, and then got a warning the next day that there's a high wind that is happening in Southern California. And then we left late afternoon to come back to Fresno. And then that's when that news hit, that there was a fire that happened in the Palisades, and it spread out. And I had a lot of friends, and we were concerned. Some of them were safe, some also that lost their property, and of course the smoke, and people were saying we smell rubbers, all these things, and they were affected by it. And like I said, the industry is just been going through lots of changes. But as for you as an actor, as for me as an artist, I have to maintain and keep creating, keep developing, so that I don't just go nuts and sit still. I can't do that. I'm not a person that sits still. Currently developing a certain project, attached to a certain project. It's going to happen no matter where the situations are. So I want to share this thing with you, because these are my experience. This is what I do full time. This is my job. This is my life. This is something that I do, which I love. I spent 30 plus year in the industry doing. I'm not like everybody has their own story, right? A lot of guys that, especially in my categories, are doing great. A lot of the recognizable Asian American actors, Samuel, Samo, and all those guys have been in all these great television show. I respect those guys. I respect my colleagues. Everybody has a journey. I'm also constantly hunting, trying to get next project, trying to get booked, trying to be involved in project all the time. But I always tell people that I'm value. I know how the industry work. This is not my first rodeo. I learned about this industry in the early stage of my career. Guys, I'm 52 years old. I'm not my early 20s, early 30s. I grow this Fu Manchu for a reason, because I'm getting, older character roles. And of course, the natural salt and pepper is just natural, but I've learned to accept it. But as an actor, whether you work in all this show, we just want to work. We want to work. We love working. We want to get back on set. We want to be able to be creative. We want to be able to have opportunity. But at the same time, excuse me, guys, let me get a drink here. At the same time, that, like I always say, I'm going to repeat this over and over again. I don't like to wait for people for opportunity. I create opportunity. You got to be able to create your opportunity when there's time, when you got to be able to do things that allows you to expand and cultivate. Writing, I write, I direct, I do other things while I'm not in front of the camera. I also collaborate with other great artists. and that is something that is very important for you as an artist, to collaborate with other great artists, and you challenge each other, right? Iron sharpens iron. That's what it's all about, and it is something that we must and continue on doing as always. But anyway, guys, I'm getting close to about 30 minutes. I know this is a test. This is a discussion that I'm always going to have and always talk to you about. I'm trying not to go too long. I want to share this thing. Throughout the year, we're going to have a lot of interviews. I'm going to be interviewing a lot of guest artists that I have on this show. I want to talk about their career and see how they approach certain things. It's an artist to artist conversation. That is what it's going to be. That's what it's going to talk about. Even business people that I get a chance to get to know who they are. It's what kind of business they do, and to see that I can help them elevate them as much as they, like other elevates me. I think that is a win-win situation for all of us that are out there. So hopefully you guys get a chance to share with some information with me. Hopefully, if you guys have any questions or anything that you want to talk about or want me to discuss or have questions for me, you can message me. You can private message me here on this platform, or you can email me at kp@kp1studios.com to find out more information. You can also visit my website. It's www.kphagnasay.com. I think it's already in the title, in the description. Once you click there, you can find out all the information, headshots, etc., so forth. And the right hand side of the tab of the screen, you will see all my social medias, platforms, and also information, my IMDb, my Actors Access, any information regarding the arts and entertainment. You will find more information there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate for those who are tuning in, and all for those who are tuning in later to watch this live streaming, guys. I hope this is informative, gives you information to encourage you, to allow you to be the best version of you. I always say keep everything sexy and spicy. And I'll explain to you a little bit more about what sexy and spicy is all about. Again, guys, my name is Khetphet Phagnasay, but most people call me KP, or I'm known as the Mad LAOTIan. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys have any other question, let me know. All right, guys, have a great and wonderful day as I'm trying to navigate to this platform and see where I'm at. This is going to be very interesting. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. Enjoy. Have a great and wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye. Ooh, see, I'm trying to figure out, guys. I'm trying to figure out. There we go.